Hello viewers, welcome to our channel. It's always a joy to have you here. Today's video covers our journey to Kampala. Stay with us. Preparations for the journey started long way before the travel date. The girls started with making their nails and their hair, while the boys started with having a good shave. Finally, the travel date came, and here we are seated anxiously waiting to be transferred to Nairobi to catch the bus to Kampala. The anxiety of crossing the border to go to another country was just so much, we couldn't sit still. We decided to take some photos before departing from our home. Eventually, we hit the road, headed to Nairobi city center to take a bus to Kampala. Being a festive season, traffic was heavy. It therefore took us about 2 hours to get to Nairobi, a journey which normally takes about 45 minutes. We, however, maintained patience because many people in our country, Kenya, seemed to be in transit going to join their families up country. Our bus was supposed to depart from Nairobi at 18:30 hours, so we kept looking at the time in case we got late. Finally, we arrived at the bus office. We are now at the waiting bay. The bus got late because of the heavy traffic, so we waited for another 2 hours and departed at 20:30 hours East African time. Eventually, we boarded and the bus started off from Nairobi to Kampala. Stay with us. The bus was full of passengers from different nationalities, everybody going on different business. Ours was a visit to one of our family members to spend Christmas together. We proceeded well with the journey, but at some point we fell asleep. The bus is speeding out of Nairobi. This is Westlands area. At Nakuru, we had our first stopover in this supermarket. Very short, so again we boarded the bus to proceed with the journey. This is dawn of the following day. We had spent the night in the bus traveling, and we are proceeding with the journey. We are not yet at the Kenya-Uganda border, so stay with us. The journey was supposed to take 15 hours, but little did we know we would end up being on the road for about 20 hours. Marsh and Bridget kept taking their snacks, alternating with sleeping because they were very exhausted. As for me, this is not the first journey to Kampala, so I had an experience of it, although that was many years ago. Finally, we are now approaching the Busia, Uganda-Kenyan border. Come with us. At this point, all passengers were requested to alight from the bus and proceed to the immigration department office to have the paperwork checked to be allowed to enter Uganda. Here we are with Marsh proceeding to do the same. After several checks and queues, we were finally on the Uganda side, allowed to proceed with our journey. We decided to take some photos outside here. A young banana vendor informed me that the authorities did not like recordings being done here, and so I stopped. But I had already recorded this Marsh School bus to be the one we were traveling in, registered in Uganda's registration number. So where the buses are is the Ugandan side of the border, waiting for the passengers to clear to take off. Eventually our journey started entering Uganda. Sorry by sorry, here we are. Stay with us. bus left the border at around 9:30 a.m. in the morning, East African time. Very notable on the Ugandan side is the Harbour Beauty. Very beautiful landscapes marked with green lands which are very fertile. This beauty can only be understood by a soul that sees richness in simplicity. Elections are just around the corner. There are very many placards of electorates giving their bid to be elected. With the same humility, you find the placards placed in very odd places. The big billboards we have in Kenya also exist here in Uganda, yes, but many are the placards hanged in very humble places like the one we just saw. There was a police check at this juncture, so we stopped temporarily. We then proceeded with the journey, and the look out of the window is that of very beautiful green vast areas and a hill behind them. The passengers were very exhausted from sitting since last night. Some of them were standing in the bus just to stretch themselves. Despite the exhaustion, the view out of the window are very beautiful. Outside there is rice fields in Uganda. The placards. We encountered heavy traffic towards Kampala town, and instead of arriving at 1300 hours in South African time, we ended up getting there at 1600 hours. We were very exhausted by this time, and some of the batteries had gone off. We alighted at a place called Nakawa, which is a few kilometers from town. Our batteries had gone off, so we entered this MTN shop, requested for a charger. The gentleman there was very helpful. He gave us a charger and also gave us seats to wait for our host. Our host Victoria finally arrived. She was very happy to meet us. Due to the heavy traffic jam, we decided to walk a few meters to meet a cab instead of waiting for it. At this point, we were very exhausted. We had been on the journey almost 24 hours because we had left our home at around 1600 in South African time. Despite the exhaustion, we were grateful to God for journey mercies, and we were also very excited to be in a country which is different from ours, to experience new places here and new cultures and new systems. We were finally in the cab, now driving to Victoria's house, and we were excited to be here. Finally, we arrived at Victoria's house. took all our luggages from the cab and got in. Going up the stairs with the luggages was a bit tedious for us after that long journey, but we didn't have a choice. We had to do it. When night came, we were very happy to lay our heads down and take rest. It had indeed been a very long journey. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Bye.